Hello, and welcome to the Kingdom Hearts free playthrough.
Night of Green.
Wanderer of Darkness, and we are looking for crabs.
Crab. I don't know, those watermelons look mighty good. Don't eat them.
I'm always surprised that no one reacts to Donald and Goofy.
I mean, is this the same universe with zombie pirates?
I know, but at the same time, that's always treated as weird to them.
Yeah. Do you remember the part in the movie where, like, they reformed Calypso's godly body and she, like, vomited crabs and they all just stared at it like, what?
Yeah.
I think people are just probably having that moment.
Yeah, it's just so weird that there are more... Find it odd that there are crabs more than, the dog and duck that are walking on two legs. I would say that this world would be Donald's element, but then I remember that Goofy has also had his share of being, going to sea.
Right? Shoot, I'm also upset. Like, Sora can turn to, like, a monster or, like, mermaid form based on, like, whatever he's fitting. But Goofy and Donald don't get humanoid forms to, like, look more...
Well, Donald gains a Ursula kind of form.
Uh-huh.
It's Goofy that just becomes a turtle. In fact, I think all his animal forms are turtles for some reason.
Because he's the tank, like, with the shield.
Yeah, I'm still where's my death battle between Goofy Goof and Steve Rogers?
Are people asking for that for death battle?
No, but they should.
I mean, they asked for Mickey versus Yoda, so I mean...
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit unnerved by how fast those crabs ran up the slope. I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
Oh my goodness. Remy, buy your own stuff.
Remy is not able to go into other dimensions. He always needs help to do that.
There's nothing in his dimension that can taste fine for his restaurant?
Well, it would. It just wouldn't be that unique.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, he could probably go to his world and go to the his world's Caribbean and get, like, mango. But,
yeah.
I mean, but this is, when we bring one back, it would be a mango from another dimension.
I guess the price tag of that would be much higher.
And not only that, but it would be a mango from another dimension from the Caribbean in the 1700s, I think.
So it's old, yeah. I was about to say older, cross-dimensional. So it'd almost be like a historical relic, practically.
Yeah, and it cost Remy nothing. Except our hard work, but other than that.
I mean, that doesn't cost anything to him. L you took.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't really that hard to get it. It's mostly the fact that I have to deal with other stuff to get it.
Like, you know, heartless and monsters and whatnot.
Yeah. There aren't. Yeah, it's kind of funny. In some cases in Kingdom Hearts, you have to fight things other than Heartless or any of the other demon-like races. I think the first instance of this was in KH2, where you fought the skeleton pirates. Yeah. And then in Birth by Sleep, you fight Maleficent's personal minions. And in Dream Drop Distance, you actually fight the soldiers from Tron movie. Man, there are a lot of jellyfish.
There's a lot of jellyfish.
I wonder if these are mana wars.
Oh, ordinarily.
Got him. He walks. He walks. Spirits of the forest move. Dango.
He is literally.
One moment.
Okay, when he was swimming, it looked like he's a motorboat.
I think that was kind of the point. Well, at least they're not too hard to find. That being said, it's a little tedious to having to find 300 of these.
That is a lot of them. And Remy doesn't even pay you any for your work.
Oh, he doesn't get any of the crabs. I really hate how the NPC's dialogue keeps getting cut off anytime I move out of their direction.
Right?
I think I see something on the roof. It's not every day you're told you can find crabs to repair a ship.
Correct.
The crabs are getting away.
I'm not even going to question how the crabs even got up here. Or in
Yeah.
a chimney.
That crab really wanted to go someplace, I guess. I don't know. I don't think like how crabs do.
I guess it will cut it. Just catch it up to magic crabs.
Magic godly calypso crabs.
Yes. The second scariest kind of crab. Second only to the Japanese spider crabs, which are
Those
freaking
things-
huge and terrifying.
Have they made a kaiju version of that thing yet?
Nope, they were too busy making a kaiju version of lobsters.
Okay, Japan.
And then they made a kaiju version of a spider and mantis.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, that is not entirely true. I think they're like... I think Destoroyah counts as a sort of crab, since he's like a fusion of a bunch of Precambrian crustaceans or something.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's kind of funny. In the, as the, films went on, pirates sort of got neutered. In a way.
Got what?
Neutered, for lack of a better term. Because in the first pirate film, they showed off how dangerous pirates could be.
Yes.
I mean, Barbossa's crew just attacked a British settlement and were pretty much unstoppable. And that was even before we knew about the whole immortality thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the third film, it's mostly just pirates running. And then, second film is just Jack running as far as he can.
Because he got marked.
Yeah, and then third film... Yeah, this is the aerial summon, by the way.
Woo! You know, you had Simba. You go from Simba to this.
Well, to be fair, she's making it rain laser water. I mean, she's not useless. It's just that it's easier to use Simba.
Simba's just pretty on the nose when he does. Hold on. Let me try to recollect the third move. So, they were trying to kill Davy Jones, and they also wanted help with Calypso because Calypso being a goddess all could be pretty useful. But then after like getting her back, she didn't really want to help them. Like, it was different. They created like some typhoon thing, and they fought
Which,
Davy Jones.
admittedly, they ended up winning the fight with.
Yeah. Then Will Turner became the replacement for Davy Jones.
Yeah, it was
And
supposed to be. I think the plan that Calypso had was that it was supposed to be Jack. But Jack hesitated, so.
He had Will take it for him. Or well, I mean,
No.
also,
He had Will. He had to do it to Will so he could save Will's life.
because Will was dying at that point. Yeah.
So yeah, Jack had to gave up basically godhood so he could save his friend's life.
Yeah, which, is respectable.
Which, honestly, I'm not even sure what problems Jack would have as being the captain of the Dutchmen.
Say what problems he would have? I mean, the only thing you would worry about is like your former friends, they don't feel like keeping you alive, like digging up your heart and like stabbing it. I mean, that's probably what you have to worry about.
Yeah, that, but ultimately, Jack would just like do Jack when he would have his one day on land.
That right.
I don't know, just pal around with whatever prostitute he finds.
And yeah, call it a day. Shoot, speaking of that day weakness thing, remember that one scene where they try to make a deal with Davy Jones? He had to stand around in a water bucket or in water buckets because
that's coming up. That's coming up.
Okay. Like, I'm not trying to be a cynical person, but like, why did nobody push him over?
I have no idea.
Like, think about it. If all of them like bum rushed him and knocked him down, what could he do? Except just die.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe you might lose a handful of you from his like lobster claw or something, but like,
yeah.
I
mean, a more questionable thing: how is Jack in here and not a single guard is pointing a gun at us?
Maybe they think you're an imposter. Like, does the world know that he died from the Kraken? Like, nobody.
That's not exactly common knowledge.
Okay, because if the word spread that he got eaten by the Kraken, then I don't think anyone's going to be looking for him. But I was going to say, did Beckett and all of them know that he got eaten by the Kraken? Oh, he actually got Davy Jones and the Kraken after this happened. After that part happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess the guards will be looking for him if nobody else knew that he died.
Yes. And then we have the fifth film that just was probably the meanest to Jack we could have.
There was a fourth film? Hold on.
There was a fourth and a fifth film.
I didn't see. I think the fourth one, I forgot. It was so forgettable to me.
Yeah, that was the one with Blackbeard and the ridiculous, overly complicated Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
That was ultimately useless, by the way.
Yeah. I don't remember too much. This one, really? Okay, this one after the travesty.
Yeah, there was the one after the third one.
Oh.
Let's see if I can do it better this time.
Right.
Alright, there we go.
You know, I don't know why, but I just remembered something. You know that live action Cat in the Hat film?
Yeah.
I just remembered that. And I'm just thinking, why did they make that film?
Cash grab.
But it was so blatantly wrong. Like, and I'm not even referencing the scene that destroyed the nostalgia critic about the pinata scene. He just literally walked off the show and just went outside and just stared into the nothing of the sunset. He was like, "What?"
I don't know. I didn't really watch the movie, so I don't remember this scene.
So okay, this scene was the Cat in the Hat pretended he was a pinata, and the kids were hitting at him with bats, and one kid hit him in the junk, and when he got hit in the junk, he had a delusional hallucination that he was a woman in a dress, bringing him laughing.
Okay.
It was a lot to take in. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that movie anymore, more than I have to. Though to be fair, I don't have anything negative to say about Jim Carrey's The Grinch, though. Being quite honest with you, reflecting on that one.
I honestly, the only thing I have is that I don't really think it was a movie that needed to be
Made?
Yeah. I think Dr. Seuss is best when it's like short films and just books.
Like I think when you're talking about when they like instead of like make it like a live action thing, they just make animate like the book art.
Yeah.
And this like read it as the pace of the books. I mean, it works that way. I think that's perfectly safe and fine.
I mean, look at the Lorax movie.
What was that?
It's basically, unfortunately, only tells the story of the book, but it misses the point that the original story was trying to say of, there's two sides to the story. Yes, the Lorax is trying to, is supposed to be like the good guy because he's trying to save the trees and whatnot, but at the same time, the Onceler is employing all these people to work for him, so they are just doing their job.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I still have one criticism against the Lorax story as a whole, because if you're able to make all this machinery, why can't you make a machine that just harvests the leaves?
As opposed to cutting down the whole tree?
Yeah.
Because I believe only like the tough like leaf part was actually used for anything constructive.
Uh-huh.
Or not that, because like farmers nowadays, they replant trees so they can in the next few years recut those. So, I mean, the Onceler kind of was stupid for not doing that. Also, you would think he would have more than just one seed, or he just gave a seed to each like person that came to listen to a story, though.
Possibly.
It's hard to say, because I would imagine after cutting down like a bunch of those trees, you'd probably have a crap load of seeds.
You would think.
So, what was I about to say? I think out of all of Dr. Seuss's stories, I believe the Lorax was the saddest one. Though I think the important stories are pretty devastating. Like the one where he hatches an egg. Like, oh my goodness. Like, that one makes me upset to this day.
Yeah, that was a shit mother.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Between that one and Horton Hears a Who, or is like, hey, there's an entire civilization that lives on this flower. We're about to execute you because we don't like what you're saying. What was it? Wasn't it like a kangaroo mom or something?
Yeah, and that was just... I wonder if there's any Seuss story where the mother isn't the villain.
Does Cat in the Hat count? Because it's not like she's like a villain, but like the kids will get in trouble.
I guess that's fair, but she's not really in the book that much.
Like it's just implied that like the kids will get punished if like the house is a mess when she's home.
Yeah. She's more of a punishment than an actual villain.
Yeah. So I say she doesn't count, but she wasn't really a character, more of just like a looming threat at best.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I really can't think of any stories where a mother was really like.
But Jack, why do you keep saying
yeah, I'll think about that.
Like you're leaving.
It's because this me has run his
Yes. And so we have revealed that this Jack was just something that Calypso put together.
Aye, the surrogate me that the goddess of the sea sent here to help you lot. Of course, any me is still me. I may be duplicatable, but I'm always incomparable. The sea, she smiles upon us, Sora. Let's leave it at that, shall we? For now, the real me has a crucial engagement at Shipwreck Cove, where the pirate brethren.
So Crabjack claims that he the same. He was like the same personality-wise as original Jack.
For the most part.
Okay.
You're as free as the wind now, and far you'll go.
Bye, Crabjack. Or would it even be Crabjack? It would just be the crabs that run around pretending to be Jack.
I assume that at least one of the crabs was in charge.
Jack, he said it was the pirates' battle to fight.
What? We're not allowed to have it?
Oh, I just realized that Sora has a gold tooth in this form.
Huh.
Come on, let's find the
Oh, no. I was about to say, what's this game about a dip on us having the end of the 3 movie fight happening? Because I've been upset. Because that was the coolest part in 3.
Oh, we're going to have the fight.
Okay. I'm happy.
Oh, and here's the scene you wanted.
The bucket scene.
Hey, Will. Hey, Norrington. Or, oh, dang it, I forgot the villain's name. And there's Davy Jones.
Y'all, why don't we just all push him over? We just win.
He'd probably just go right back to his ship if he did.
I was about to say, they couldn't touch land. Did they say what happens to touches land?
Not really.
Oh, so we don't even know if it would kill him or not.
Sparrow, your debt to me is still to be satisfied.
I mean,
I died already.
In servitude aboard the
Oh.
That debt was paid, mate.
You escaped.
Yeah, that.
Will leaves with us, and you can take Jack.
Done.
Undone.
Done. Jack's one of the 9 pirate lords. You have no right.
King?
Yeah, Pirate Lords, you know, the thing that we have not known about until now.
Easy there, mate. You wouldn't want to damage the leverage now, would you?
Yes, that important thing that will not be shown as important.
Now.
Yeah, they're very cut and choosy on which scenes they're using.
Uh-huh.
I guess they're assuming that you've seen the
movie to know what's going on.
May it never be said that Cutler Beckett did not get Mr. Jones something he wanted.
Uh-huh.
Advise your brethren. You can fight, and all of you will die, or you cannot fight, in which case only most of you will die.
We will fight, and you will die.
That was a pleasant conversation we had.
Yes. Ship upgrades.
So are you going to take your ship into that battle, or...
Yep.
Ooh!
Alright, so that is the end of this video, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.